Have you ever leaned in to boop your dog's nose, only to notice it's dry? And suddenly you're spiraling. Wait, is something wrong? Should I call the vet? Is my dog okay? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. So many dog parents have panicked over a warm, dry nose. Because somewhere along the way, we all heard that old myth. A wet nose means a healthy dog. A dry nose means something's wrong. But here's the truth. Most of the time, a dry nose is no big deal. In fact, there are tons of completely normal, harmless reasons your pup's sniffer might be a little less slippery than usual. Today, we're going to uncover the mystery of the dry dog nose. You'll learn why dogs' noses should be wet in the first place, what helps keep them that way, and when a dry nose actually might mean it's time for a vet visit. Because that little nose, it's not just adorable. It's a super-powered scent machine, a body cooling tool, and a window into how your dog's feeling. Let's break it all down with a little help from years of veterinary experience and a whole lot of love for our four-legged friends. First, let's talk about the magic of the wet dog nose. Because yes, there's actual science behind that cool, slightly slimy snoot your pup keeps pressing into your leg. Your dog's nose stays moist for two main reasons. First, built-in moisture magic. Underneath the surface of your dog's nose are tiny glands that produce a light coating of mucus. This natural layer helps trap scent particles, making your dog's already amazing sense of smell even sharper. Think of it like your pup's personal scent amplifier. And second, constant nose licking. You've seen it. Dogs are professional nose lickers. It's not just a quirky habit. It's their way of keeping that sniffer moist and ready to detect everything from the sandwich you dropped 2 days ago to the squirrel 100 feet away. The licking helps refresh the moisture and even spreads scent molecules around for better detection. But why does all this matter? Because a wet nose doesn't just make your dog cute, it gives them superpowers. Their sense of smell is anywhere from 10,000 to 100,000 times better than yours. That's not just impressive, it's legendary. And there's more. That wet nose also plays a role in cooling your dog down. Just like panting or sweating, the moisture on their nose and paw pads evaporates and helps regulate body temperature. It's a built-in AC system. Genius. So yes, your dog's nose usually stays wet for good reason. But when it's dry, don't panic just yet. There are many normal explanations, and we'll cover the top 11 of them. First, sleeping. This one is pretty simple. When dogs sleep, they don't lick their noses. So it's common for them to wake up with a dry snout. Once they're up and about, that wet nose usually returns quickly. Second, dehydration. A dry nose might mean your dog's dehydrated after a workout, on a hot day, or from illness. Make sure fresh water is always available. If it lasts more than a day or two, check in with your vet. Third, dry eye or blocked tear ducts. Believe it or not, a dry nose may be a sign of dry eye in dogs. Tear ducts connect to the nose. If they're blocked or dry, the nose can dry out too, especially on just one side. It could be a nerve issue or dry eye, and your vet can help diagnose and treat it. Fourth, breed traits. Short-nosed breeds like pugs and bulldogs can't always lick their noses effectively. That means their noses tend to be drier. Some also have a higher risk of dry eye, making it a double whammy. Fifth, fever or high body temp. A warm, dry nose might point to a fever, but it's not the only sign. If your dog also seems tired or isn't eating, it's vet time. Use an ear thermometer at home for a quick check, but don't stress about a perfect match with human temps. Dogs run hotter naturally. 6. Sunburn. Yes, dogs can get sunburned. Their noses, especially pink or pale ones, are sensitive to UV rays. A red, dry, or cracked nose might mean too much sun. Dog-safe sunscreen can help. 7. Allergies. Itchy skin, sneezing, and yes, sometimes a dry nose can all be signs of allergies. If you suspect this, talk to your vet. They might suggest an antihistamine or other solutions. 8. Nasal hyperkeratosis. This is a fancy term for crusty, cracked noses. It's common in certain breeds and senior dogs. It's not always serious, but a vet can rule out more serious causes and recommend treatment if needed. 9. Autoimmune diseases. Conditions like discoid lupus or pemphigus can cause the nose to become dry, cracked, or even lose pigment. If your dog's nose looks painful, bleeds, or changes shape, see your vet right away. 10. Low humidity or dry weather. Just like we get chapped lips in winter, dogs can get dry noses in low humidity. Heaters and cold weather are common culprits. Usually this clears up on its own. And 11. Age. As dogs age, they produce less moisture. That means dry noses become more common, but keep an eye out for any changes as older dogs are more prone to health issues overall. When it comes to your dog's nose, don't just zoom in on the dryness. Look at the whole picture. As we've seen, a dry nose can mean anything from totally normal to time to call the vet. So how do you know when it's serious? Here are signs that a vet should check out your pup. They seem really dehydrated, or their eyes look sunken. The nose is cracked, crusty, bleeding, or starting to peel. There's any kind of unusual discharge from the nose. They're sneezing a lot, or doing that strange reverse sneezing thing. Their nose has changed color in a way that's not typical for them. The usual bumpy cobblestone texture on their nose is suddenly smooth. Only one side of the nose is dry. Changes like these are your dog's way of saying, hey, something's up. So when in doubt, let your vet take a look. After all, no one knows your dog better than you, and a little extra caution never hurts.
So what can you do about a dry nose?
Here's the good news. Most dry nose situations aren't serious. Next time you notice it, think back. Was your dog just sleeping? Is the air dry? Were they out in the sun? Or are you seeing cracks, bleeding, or other worrying signs? If your dog's acting normal, a little water and time might be all they need. But when in doubt, check in with your vet. It's always better be safe. After all, that amazing nose helps your dog explore the world. So let's keep it healthy for all the adventures ahead. Has your dog ever had problems with a dry nose? Please share any helpful hints you have for other dog parents who are in a similar position. If you found this video helpful, give it a like. And don't forget to subscribe for more simple, heartwarming tips to keep your pup happy and healthy.